Yo, what's good, combo crew? It's one of the combos right here to catch you with another super hot fire banger, man. And today I'll be showing you how to create the ultimate Joel Embiid build in NBA 2K23 Next Gen. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. And we really appreciate it a lot if you guys can get me to 200 because we just hit 100 subscribers. So I really appreciate you guys a lot for getting me to 100 subscribers. And yeah, let's get to the Joel Embiid best build. And for the position, you want to go with center because the position Joel Embiid plays in real life. And as for the hand, you can go with left or right, but I'm making this more realistic, so I'm going to go with right. And for the jersey number, you can go whatever you want, like every other video. It's your preference. It doesn't change your build at all. So if you want to go with whatever number, your favorite number, you can. It doesn't matter, but I'm going to go with 21 because this is actual jersey number. So that's what you want to go with all these stats. And yeah, let's get into the body settings. And for the height, you want to go with 7 feet because of the height he's listed in real life. And for the weight, you want to go with 265 pounds. He's actually 280 pounds, but I just want a little bit lighter so I can get better player comparisons. So you want to go 265 pounds. And for the wingspan, you want to go with 7'5" because the wingspan he has in real life. And for the body shape, you can go with built. You can go with burly. I want built because he's really strong and he's really big. So and then you're gonna be intimidating, so people will be scared of you to guard them because you're super big. So I think you should go with built or burly, so you can be really big. And yeah, let's get into the attributes. And for the finishing, for the close shot, you want to go with a 70 because you're really big, so you're gonna miss most of your close shots anyway. Because since you're 7 foot and you have a 7'5" wingspan and you're 265 pounds and you're built, so you're gonna be throwing people out the way and make your close shots. And then you have Hall of Fame bully too, so you're gonna be getting a lot of shots wide open because you're gonna be choking people and throwing them out the way. And that's why you want to go with a 70 close shot. And for the driving lip, you want to go with a 70 also because you're going to be super big, so you're going to be throwing people out of the way because you have Hall of Fame bully. That's another reason why you want to go with 70 for the close shot and the driving layup. And for the driving knife, you want to go with 80 so you can be dunking on people. And then you really big. And then you, like I said, you have the Hall of Fame bully. So it's going to be wide open dunks every time. If you throw them out the way, you have the right ankles. So you want to go with an 80 driving dunk. And for the standing dunk, you want to go with a 90 because you're going to get most of the standing dunks because you don't have the contact dunks for driving. So you're going to be getting most of the standing dunks. And then you're also big. So it's just going to be funny to dunk on people. And he's really good at doing standing dunks and then doing post moves, so that's why you want to go with an 80 post control also. And then with the standing dunk, you want to go to 90. You should go with all these attribute stats because they're really realistic, and then they're also really good since you have Hall of Fame bully and your finishing badges. So that's why you want to go with all these attributes. And yeah, let's get to the shooting. And for the shooting, for the mid-range, you want to go with an 85 because when he's shooting the ball, he's usually in the mid-range, and he's really good at shooting mid-ranges, so you want to go with an 85. And for the three-point shot, you want to go with a 70. He's not much of a three-point shooter, but when he shoots a three-point and he's wide open, he's most likely going to make it because he's decent at shooting. So you want to go with a 70 three-point. And for the free throw, you want to go with a 70 because you don't really need free throw. But if you're going to be in my career grinding this build out, you're going to need it to shoot when you get fouled. So that's why you want to go with 73 push shot and 70 free throw and an 85 mid-range. And yeah, let's get into the playmaking. And for the playmaking, for pass accuracy, you want to go with a 75 because he can pass decently. He's a big man, so he's really not a main passer. But when he passes it out, he's pretty good at passing. So you want to go with a 75 for the pass styles also. And for the ball handle, you want to go with a 47 because he's not much of a dribbler since he's a big man and he usually is in the paint or he's shooting the ball. So you want to go with a 47 ball handle. And for the speed with ball, you want to go with a 29 because I think that's pretty good. And he's not the fastest. He's definitely super slow because he's really big. So you want to go to 29 ball speed with ball. And yeah, let's get into the defense. And for the defense, for the interior defense, you want to go with an 85 because he's usually in the paint when he's defending, and he's really good, and he's really big, and he's really good at playing defense in the paint. So you want to go with an 85 interior defense. And for the perimeter defense, you want to go with a 41 because he's usually not guarding the perimeter, and he's not much good at it because he's slow. So you want to go with a 41 perimeter defense. And for the steal, you want to go with a 39 because also he's really big and you can't really steal the ball because he's super big and it's hard to steal the ball, especially when you're going to smaller players and you're that big, so it's going to be harder to steal the ball. So you want to go with a 39. And for the block, offensive and defensive rebound, you want to go with all 85 because he's not like the greatest at rebounding, but he's super duper good at rebounding. But he's definitely not the best at rebounding. Like Andre Drummond is like the best at rebounding. So you want to go with an 85 for offensive and defensive rebound. And with block, he's really good at blocking the ball also. So you want to go with an 85 block. And yeah, let's get to the physicals. And for the physicals, for the speed, you want to go with a 67 because he's really not that fast, but I'm pretty sure you guys are going to need to get down the court. So this is like the only part that's not realistic to him because he's really slow. But you want to go to 67 speed. And for the acceleration, you want to go to 55 because that's the max you can go with acceleration. You want to go with 55. And for the strength, you want to go with a 95 because he's really, really strong. He will throw anybody out the way if he has to score. So if he has the ball and he's in the paint, he's gonna throw you out the way. So you want to go with a 95. Also, to get a Hall of Fame bully. So that's why you want to go with 95 strength. And for the vertical, you want to go with a 60 because he can't jump like that because he's really big. So it's gonna be harder to jump. And you also get decent dunks with the 80 driving dunk and the vertical you have. And then you can also get contact dunks. So you want to go with a 60 vertical. And for stamina, you want to go to 96 because he plays in most of the game most of the time because he's really good. So you want to go with a 96 stamina so you can run around the court and stuff. And yeah, let's get into the takeover. And for the primary takeover, you want to go with advanced post moves because he's really good at doing post moves. That's why I give him that high of a post control. So that's why you want to go with advanced post moves. And for the secondary takeover, you want to go with paint intimidation because he's, like I said, he's really good at paint. And I'll also boost your interior defense a lot, and then it'll be very hard to score on you when people drive. So you want to go with these takeovers, and yeah, let's get into the outro. And as you see, we have built a two-way inside the arc scorer. This is a very long name, and it's very cool. We're similar to Jarrett Allen, Vlade Divac, and Yusuf Nurkic. I don't see how any of these players are compared to Joel Embiid. I think Joel Embiid, I think Jarrett Allen I think he's close to Jarrett Allen on the defensive side, but none of these other players I don't think he's close to. So I don't know what 2K is doing about that, even though it's literally the most perfect build ever. So that's why you want to make this build. And if you're gonna make this build, you're gonna be dominating the park like with my other builds because it's the only place where you can get these best builds ever in NBA 2K23 and 2K22 if you don't have 2K23 yet. So I really recommend you make this build if you're a big man and you want to play big. And yeah, I'm out, man. Peace.